Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our time to share again. Um, Thank you for joining me. Thank you for reviewing this video in hindsight. We're going to do something a little bit different today. A meditation practice I'm not very familiar with, but one that I'm feeling is necessary in these times. I just came from watching listening to the eulogy of George Floyd, and was struck with the collective hurt on all sides that we're feeling right now as a country. There's hurt, misunderstanding, and rage, and for myself, great sadness. And I think we can all agree that those feelings are universal for all of us, wherever we find ourselves on this political or ideological spectrum, or whatever position in life we find ourselves, whatever station we may be in at this moment. And I hope that this practice will help us all collectively, regardless of those differences. This is a practice that is one I don't think I've ever led before or guided before. So I beg of you your patience, even more so than normal. And with that, let us begin. Please take this moment to find your most comfortable seated position of the day. If it be cross-legged on cushion, or kneeling in some way. Can you find your knees lower than your hips? Can you focus for a moment on the parts of your body that are touching the floor or the cushion or the ground, the parts that are connected to the earth supporting you? Can you find your shoulders above your hips, your ears above your shoulders, back of your neck long, your jaw soft, your eyes soft, your tongue soft? Can you relax as many muscles in your body as possible while still maintaining this upright, conscious posture? Let's take 3 breaths together. Inhaling. And exhaling. 2 more times in your own time, feeling your chest, your abdomen, your shoulders, your back, your neck expand and move as your lungs fill with cleaning air. Feel them all contract and move towards the core again as you exhale. Right, I will assume that we're all finishing up our 3rd breath if we have not done so already. Now I ask you to bring your focus to a different subject. We're going to use our imaginations today. We're going to think of various people, groups, beings in our lives. And we'll focus on our feelings towards them. And we will feel that, and then we will move on to another subject. So let's start with a being in your life for whom you have no conflict. Someone that you feel you love unconditionally. Be that a child, or a pet, perhaps a pet from the past, a childhood pet. It does not need to be someone who's with us at this time. It could be an as yet unborn child. It could be an as yet unconnected to pet. I've heard some people use a houseplant because they cannot attain this level of non-judgment with animals. Could be a concept, could be a hero, someone you've never met. Once you've chosen this subject, this arbitrary subject, can you imagine yourself holding them in your arms? In a comforting way. Imagining you're supporting them and nourishing them. This perfect being with whom you have no conflict, no negative energy at all. Can you hold them? Can you convey to them with your touch that they are safe and sheltered, that no wrong can befall them, that no harm can befall them in this time? As you hold them, can you look into their eyes or whisper into their ear? Just feel in your heart the following words. I'll say them and then you can repeat them to your perfect being. May you be happy and loved. O perfect being, may you be peaceful. May you be safe and healthy. And as these words sink into this perfect being's consciousness, this innocent, loving entity that you feel pure joy to be able to support, to be able to nourish, to be able to heal. Can you feel your heart opening to them? Can you feel a warm energy coming from your heart, from your soul? This desire to see them, to experience them happy and safe and peaceful. Can you feel this energy from your opened heart being received by them? Can you feel them open and soften until they are full of this warm, loving energy, the same way that you are? Can you feel this love just propagate and grow through both of you? While maintaining this warmth, this golden glow of energy, this manifestation of love, can you allow this vision of this perfect subject, this totally deserving one, gradually dissolve? Not go away, just no longer be our focus at this moment. Can you instead think of someone else in your life who you love. Could be a partner or a sibling. Could be a friend. Could be a colleague. Someone for whom you have little struggle. For someone whom you mostly can get along with. Someone whom you still love very much. But for someone in this complicated world, you may not agree with all the time. Can you imagine connecting with this person? If it's appropriate to do so, to hold them, to hug them, to hold their hand, to look into their face or their eyes, to whisper into their ear this same mantra that I will say and you may repeat. Dear friend, dear loved one, may you feel happy and loved. Dear being, may you feel peaceful. Dear close friend, may you feel safe and healthy. And as before, with our perfect subject, may you feel your heart open. May you feel it open like the doors of an elevator or a train car. May you feel the warmth and love that we've cultivated with our perfect subject still very much within us. May we feel that spilling out with abundance. May we feel that received by our current subject of attention, by this very real being in our lives, for whom we have love and affection in a very real sense. May we feel them connect to this warm love, this wish for love and peace and safety. May they receive it. And in this time, may they feel loved and safe. May they know peace just right now, for just this time. And like a crowd spilling out into an open space, may we feel this abundance still within ourselves, but also may we feel it filling the available space within this other person. As we breathe in, may we feel more of this warm, glowing, golden energy grow within ourselves. And as we breathe out, may we feel this energy, while staying within us, also being spread from within ourselves to our subject, to our dear friend, or relative, or loved one. And whilst keeping this spark of love within ourselves and within our small group that we're holding with us, our perfect being and our loved one. Can we hold on to this energy and allow this loved one, this person that's very close to us, just fade away for a moment, staying with us, but maybe not in the foreground of our focus, in the way that we've learned to cultivate in these last few weeks. Can we bring into our mind's eye all of our families? Or if you have a trouble imagining your family, perhaps everyone in your household, or everyone in your apartment, or all of your friends, or all of the above. Imagine this group of people with whom you share so much, with whom you have respect and adoration, with whom you may have some real serious differences, but with whom you share a bond and an intention and a real lasting love. And allowing this perfect, unconditional, glowing, radiant energy from this furnace of your heart, allow it to spill out and envelop them all like a cloud. Like a warm steam. Allow them all to be held and caressed, and warmed and comforted. Allow this warm, loving energy to envelop them and surround them. Like a second pair of loving arms. Allow this love in your heart to extend out, to hold all of them in a loving embrace. And as before, please repeat my words and allow them to be received by this multitude of people for whom you have such fondness. People in my life, may you feel happy and loved. O peers and family and co-workers, may you find peace. O people in my life, may you feel safe and healthy. And as before, let your inhales stoke the furnace, this warm, glowing energy. And let your exhales breathe this billowing cloud of golden, warm, comforting light to envelop them all, to hold them in a loving embrace, to allow them to be safe, to allow them to find health and peace, to allow them to feel loved and cherished. allow this loving energy that has been building with strength and magnitude and amplitude within yourself. Allow this cloud, this force, this field to grow even larger, to allow this fountain of infinite love, this desire for peace and health and safety and love and joy to extend past this group of people to everyone in your city, everyone in your county, to those who you may agree with, those who you feel may suffer from a misunderstanding, a misintention, but who are real people, who we believe are trying as hard as they can to do the right thing. Can you tell all of these people, whilst holding them in your warm, loving, golden embrace, may you feel happy and loved. O people in my community, may you be peaceful. However you express that, however you feel that. To everyone in my community, may you be safe and healthy. Just for right now, just in this moment. May your in-breaths fill you with this warm, radiant love and joy. And with this out-breath, may you share it. May it grow and propagate amongst everyone. Everyone who connects to everyone else in this loving, productive way. Even as our situations may find us confronting one another and at odds with difficulties and challenges, may we find peace and understanding and safety and love and health and happiness as well. And let this love, this warmth, this radiant energy that has been building and growing and steadily, peacefully growing to encompass and surround and hold and embrace everyone it contacts. Allow it to continue to grow. Allow it to encompass everyone in this country, everyone in this continent, everyone in this hemisphere, until this strong, this beautiful, this well-intentioned energy can encompass the whole world, the whole earth as we know it. Not just people who we may agree with, who we may find kinship and camaraderie, but also those who find themselves at odds with our situation. Those who may be at war. Those who may find themselves scared, who may be acting and reacting out of spite or revenge, out of scarcity, out of hurt. Those who may be responding with violence, out of a perceived duty out of a perceived impunity. Can your inhalation fill you with even more strength to embrace them all, to hold them all, support them all, to allow them to feel comfort where they may be scared, to allow them to find safety where they may feel they have to act defensively with violence. Can your exhalation push more of this infinite strength and love and peace and joy to envelop and embrace them, to hold every aspect of them? And as you hold and embrace the whole world with this energy flooding from your heart, this infinite capacity for forgiveness, can you see everyone together? Can you speak to everyone? Can you tell them all, may you be happy and loved? People of the earth, may you be peaceful. To everyone who is now and has ever been and will ever be, may you be safe. May you be healthy. And as we continue to use our hearts and our minds, our imaginations and our vision, our infinite capacity for compassion and acceptance, there's one being that we've left out. And that is ourself. And as all of this loving energy has been flowing out of ourselves, this infinite, never running out capacity to hold and comfort and forgive and heal everyone of the earth, every being seen, every flower, every tree, every animal, every plant, every predator and parasite. And we now also allow this energy to envelop ourselves, to come full circle, to hold ourselves in this same energy, this same field, this same glowing cloud of support and compassion. Can we tell ourselves, me, may I be happy and loved. Self, may I find peace to my body and soul. May I be safe and healthy. And as before, may our inhalation fill us with this infinite capacity to hold, cherish, and accept. And even as others may hurt us, hurt our causes, hurt our beliefs, is a way of creating the grounds of action, of construction, of progress. May we accept all that has been done to us, all that we have done to ourselves. And as we exhale, may we share this love and compassion with all other beings on this earth. We're out of time now, actually 2 minutes over. My apologies for running long. If you have the bandwidth, the capacity, the space this afternoon to sit in silence for a few more minutes, I'll ring the bell in another 3 minutes, end at 2:05 or 35 minutes after we've started. As we sit in silence, can you just continue to both bask in this loving energy that you have created for yourself, for the world, for your community, for your friends and family and colleagues, for the love of your life, for a perfect, idealized subject, and for yourself as the beer and the maker of this energy. Can you continue to send this love, this radiant joy, this energy of holding and safety to the whole earth as you understand it or know it? I think that was the softest bell tolling I've ever done. I hope you could hear it. That concludes our sitting for today. that practice is referred to as, in Pali, the ancient language, I believe the region of India where it was created. However, I may be wrong about that, and I invite fact-checking. It translates to as best we can in English to loving kindness. We don't have a word in the Western world for this kind of love. But I heard it described really well as the feeling of joy that one can receive from bringing joy and safety to others. And I think that's a really beautiful definition. So if you're looking for similar meditations on YouTube or anywhere on the internet at large, it's Metta, M-E-T-T-A, I believe. And there's a wealth of information out there, a wealth of science on the cognitive benefits of a metta practice. I hope you've enjoyed today's sitting, and I thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you again next week. Namaste.